Well, here in Brussels, the theme of today's NATO summit might have been "With friends like these, who needs enemies?" Mr. Trump publicly berated the allies for not paying their fair share for defense, and the chief of the alliance complained that Mr. Trump isn't worried enough about the threat from Russia. Major Garrett covered the summit.
President Trump responded to the British Prime Minister by calling the intelligence leaks deeply troubling. He said these leaks have been going on for a long time and promised a full Justice Department investigation. At a ceremony with NATO leaders, including Prime Minister May, the president observed a moment of silence for the victims of the Manchester terror attack.
All people who cherish life must unite in finding, exposing, and removing these killers and extremists. And yes, losers.
While terrorism has taken center stage at the summit, confronting Russia is also a dominant theme. But the 28-nation alliance, originally formed as a counterweight to the Soviet influence, is showing cracks. European Council President Donald Tusk.
I am not 100% sure that we can say today, we means Mr. President and myself, that we have a common position, common opinion about Russia.
During the campaign, candidate Trump routinely questioned NATO's usefulness.
I said, here's the problem with NATO. It's obsolete.
He has since backed off that claim, but today he made clear the U.S. is NATO's top dog. Through his actions and his words, Mr. Trump lectured his NATO colleagues on their need to contribute more.
This is not fair to the people and taxpayers of the United States.
Only 5 NATO members spend 2% of their gross domestic product on defense, the NATO standard. Just 3 more countries have promised to meet that mark next year.
With these chronic underpayments and growing threats, even 2% of GDP is insufficient.
The president did not publicly commit to NATO's core mission, defending any member nation attack. Scott, senior officials flying with the president from Brussels to Taormina, Italy, here for G7 meetings, echoed Secretary of State Tillerson, who said yesterday the U.S. will fulfill all NATO obligations.
Our chief White House correspondent, Major Garrett, traveling with the president, now in Sicily. Thank you, Major.